If your company is growing quickly, then you know that as a CEO, your job changes all the time. Same company, different job, different version of you needs to show up. In this clip from the Startup CEO Show, Dax Dasilva, co-founder and CEO of Lightspeed Commerce, talks about how he throws away his job description every single year. I'm curious, I do want to carve out some time on your leadership philosophy, but this seems like a natural place to ask this. So that kid who was coding till 4 a.m., not naturally communicative, other than just putting in the reps and putting one foot in front of the other, what have you done? Like what, I don't know, tools, resources, support, like whatever comes to mind, have you surrounded yourself with to always be the CEO that this company needs and to kind of stay one step ahead of the company?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a little bit of a philosophy of let's throw away your job description every year and see, what does the company need from me this year, and also then that means stepping away from things that you're really good at and really loud. Like for example, have a design background. There's a lot of artists in my family. There's a lot of creativity. That's why the original version of Lightspeed was such a hit was the user experience. The user experience, and I was an okay coder, but those are two things that I got a lot of satisfaction out of. Fast forward, and you have me, in the finance world, running a public company, with no background in that. It's like there was many moments between me being a designer coder and me being a public company CEO where I had to throw out my job description so many times, and had to step into something I was super uncomfortable with and didn't know how to do it, and so that I think is something you've got to show people at the company that you're willing to do, and that you're gonna might need to ask them to do to push the company forward, right? So you need to be able to do that and not hang on to things because you like doing them or you're good at them. You have to do that. So, and I think that comes from, I would say, what are my tools, Mark? I would say I've made a lot of investment in spirituality in terms of my journey. I mean, my journey as a startup CEO, it coincided with my conversion to Judaism. It was the same year, 2004, 2005. And that journey, we're very spiritually inclined and also creatively inclined family, and was drawn to that. And so my whole journey of my conversion mirrored my journey with Lightspeed. And so the more I invested and the more I deepened my faith, the more I was a foundation for Lightspeed through everything that could happen.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Startup CEO Show. If you'd like to connect with me, be sure to visit my website at markmacleod.me or follow me on LinkedIn at @themarkmacleod or Twitter at @markmacleod_. And if you want to tune in again next week, be sure to subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. We'll see you next time.